Traders who don't understand price action are essentially gambling with their finances. Here's how I know. Hello fellow traders, I'm Trader Tom with over a decade and a half of experience, as well as the founder of Simply Forex Trading Academy. I'm opening the doors to just 20 ambitious traders for my elite weekly masterclasses, where you get the chance to join an inner circle where ordinary traders turn into market experts. Dive deep into the art of price action trading across 4 intensive sessions. You'll emerge with ability to spot high probability trades, execute with confidence, and achieve consistent gains. Secure your spot immediately. Don't miss this exclusive opportunity to kickstart your journey. Can't wait to see you in class. Hello traders, how are you? It's Friday. We've made it. Hope you're well, guys. Trader Tom here from Simply Forex, the channel created to help you succeed at trading. In today's vid, guys, we're going to look back at yesterday's trades. Okay, and if you stayed till the end of the vid, guys, I've got so much I want to show you today. We've got a lot to cram in, but I'm going to give you my trade ideas for today as well, and I'm going to give you the important news plus other things that we need to talk about. Right, but let's start with yesterday, guys, right? And we were looking at euro weakness, okay? And, you know, we've been waiting for this euro weakness and this breakdown in structure to kick in all week, pretty much. That's all I've been prattling on about, is waiting for structure breaks on the euro. And yesterday it finally came in, and you know, we made some nice profit. So the trade I got into was euro US dollar yesterday. And why did I get into it? Well, we was in a downtrend, yeah, lower highs, lower lows, right? Even that's the lower low. So yeah, in a downtrend, and yeah, before yesterday's candle, right, we were just seeing this rejection in here. Yeah, this grey zone was holding. We were getting some sellers entering the market, a bit of indecision candles really, and we were just waiting for that structure break. So if we drop down to the H1, I also put this trend line in yesterday. I can actually show you it because my big head is in the way, but just look at this trend line where price keep hitting it. Okay, so when we got the break, let's zoom in now. When we got a break of these H1 lows, because if we follow structure, yeah, H1 eventually broke with this candle here. I started selling here, put my stop above here, you know, took some profit here, let some profit run, and actually closed the remainder of my trade at this level. Yeah, because this was a higher time frame level we had. So it was a really nice trade, guys. It happened to hit our higher time frame target all in one day, which is, you know, unusual. But just, yeah, at this point, right, not only did it break out of this channel, but it broke out of this support level as well. It was a really nice setup, that candle. And just, you know, and if enough people in the market are seeing it, yeah, look at the reaction you get. The move happens pretty quickly, right? And this was also when news come out as well. So, you know, really good trade, euro US dollar sells. The other trade we were looking at yesterday was euro Canadian dollar. And this was another nice trade as well, right? So again, let's just follow structure, see where we are with trend. And we are clearly in a downtrend. It's almost an identical chart to euro US dollar, right? We're getting lower highs, lower lows, and we had room to move into. And again, this all hit the higher time frame target in one day, right? And again, we were just waiting for a break. And this was, you know, I've been going on about this since, you know, Tuesday, right? And I was just like, be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient, wait for a break of this level. And it finally came. It was actually this candle that broke that level. Okay, so you could have entered on the first candle that broke, put your stop up here, okay, and you would have, you know, had a nice trade, or you could have waited for a little bit of a retrace, then entered as well, right? Also, nice trade. So, yeah, it's just about a break of this level. This was the key to that trade. So that was a nice trade.
And we also had Euro Aussie dollar. So it was all about Euro weakness, as I said, which finally kicked in. And the problem, well, not the problem with this one. I mean, you know, it still came down. You know, it's just a little bit overextended down here. Whereas Euro US dollar and Euro Canadian dollar weren't, right? They weren't overextended. This one was, okay? So this was the least attractive of the three trades. But nonetheless, you know, this was clearly in a downtrend, you know, even broken this key support in here, lower highs, lower lows, right? It was in a downtrend. And if we drop down to the H1, you know, there was a couple of candles we could have entered on because basically, guys, I want to be with H1 structure below this moving average 20. So if you consider that, you know, this candle here at, you know, 7 o'clock London GMT, nice bearish reaction below the moving average 20, you know, could have made some money out of that. All right. But then it starts stuttering. But you can see how this was, you know, less attractive than Euro CAD and Euro US dollar. All right, guys, so that was yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoy receiving my analysis and trade ideas every single day, then please come join the channel. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now, smash the notification button and smash the like button. Shukran, thank you, gracias, merci. Right, trades for Friday, the 21st of June. It's Friday. Guys, before I get started, if you haven't joined our trading community, then why not? Right, come join it. Come join our free Discord channel and you can speak to like-minded traders. Also, guys, you can join our VIP Trading Academy. In there, I give you all of my trade signals. I give you numerous tutorials on things I've learned over the years, and you get direct access to me should you need any help. So come join our VIP Trading Academy. Also, guys, this coming Monday, the 24th of June, I am beginning the beginner masterclass. We're going to look at everything to do with price action, help you understand the chart so you can place a trade with confidence. That's starting Monday. We've got a few seats left and it's first come, first serve, right? So if you're interested in that, register today. And also, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, then you can. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's many, many perks for doing so. All right, check it all out. It's all in the video description. No live stream today because it's Friday, and me and the editor are down the pub. Maybe, probably not, actually. Right, trades for today. So what we're going to start with is, you know, yesterday we were trading this. This is not a trade idea. This is just me showing you things that I'm looking at, right? So Euro US dollar yesterday, we were trading the weakness, okay? And it all come crashing down, happy days, right? But can we continue to trade this weakness? And my answer is no. They're all, well, maybe, but they're all at levels that, you know, I'm not interested at. And I've seen this trend line on Euro Canadian dollar, which I can't unsee. Right, so this is the weekly trend line on Euro Canadian dollar and prices at that level, right? I can't unsee that. If we go to the day chart, you know, we're also at a bit of a level here as well. Okay, so we'll see what price does here. Maybe it just carries on shooting down, you know, and potentially we can get into it. But I'm just showing you what I'm wary of. Obviously, Euro US dollar we were interested in, but that's literally hit the last daily low, right? So again, you know, not so much room in there. And what other ones were we looking at? You know, Euro pound. This is the opposite, really, guys. I mean, this is looking like Euro strength and pound weakness, right? This is building up now. Okay. So yeah, I'm just, you know, like I say, a little bit. Some euro pairs are at levels that I just finding tricky to trade. Okay, so I wanted to show you that first of all. Just wanted to show you the NAS, not the wrapper, but the NAS 100, the indice. And, you know, I can't help but this 20,000, right, is a big level. And look at the reaction we've had here. You know, is it time for a little bit of a sell-off on the indices? not that I want to sell it. I want to be with trend, but, could we get some retraces before we go higher? So, yeah, just wanted to show you this very large bearish candle at this 20,000 level, right on the NASDAQ. Like I said, guys, I've got so much I want to show you. So, yeah, I wanted to show you Euro pairs. I wanted to show you the NAS. What else did I want to show you? Okay, yeah, now we're going to look at our trade ideas for today. So I like a couple of US dollar major pairs, right? I like Aussie dollar, US dollar sells. I also like pound US dollar sells. So we're going to start with the dollar index. Now, if we go to the weekly chart, right, let me recenter my chart. Who's been playing with my charts? Bet it's my daughter. Now, if we look at the dollar index, yeah, this is a good indicator of, dollar strength or weakness. Obviously, you don't need me to tell you that, right? But we are in an uptrend. I mean, this is like, like the perfect uptrend. Yeah, it's not untidy. It's tidy as. It's tidier than Gal Gadot. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to go with that. Anyway, right? It's higher lows, right? Higher highs. You could even draw a trend line into these lows. That's how perfect this, this channel is. And this, look at it. It's like the perfect channel, right? And price is just bang, 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 bang. So the idea is potentially it could make its way all the way back up to these highs. If not, definitely these last highs, right? That is what that chart is telling me. Let me remove these trend lines, otherwise my chart starts looking like I don't know. I don't know. It's early, guys. I'm a little bit lost for words this morning when I'm describing things. Okay, can't be helped. Maybe I need some vodka. If we start with the day, if we look at the day chart now as well, we are at, a bit of an area of resistance. We are, but again, we are clearly in an uptrend. And we have a very bullish candle. All right. And that's on the back of bad US dollar news, right? So it's almost ignoring news. So again, this suggests we could come up to this level. All right. So there's the dollar index. And I look at this before I look at any US dollar pairs. Now, the US dollar pairs I am interested in are as follows, right? I'm interested in Aussie dollar, US dollar. Why am I interested in Aussie dollar, US dollar? Well, for me, it is in a downtrend stroke range, right? So right at this point, that lower low is a downtrend. Then price is shot back up. Okay, and then we find ourselves in this range, really. We are ranging between here and here, right? You can see that. Okay, so we're in a range. So it makes sense, because of this last low, we're in a downtrend. It makes sense to take sells from the top of the range. And just to confirm this idea as well, look at the weekly chart, right? Look at that. Look at these wick rejections up here. Okay, so, I'm looking for sells, and we've had a nice big bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. It has engulfed this previous candle, right? So looking to take price back down to here, right? Probably 6,000, right? If we look at the H4, one thing I am conscious of, guys, right, is that, we are really in a H4 uptrend. But look at these candles, right? Bearish wick, bearish wick, bearish wick, bearish wick, bit of indecision, right? But, it's bearishness, but we are in a H4 uptrend. So we got two ways we can trade this. If we drop down to, so bear that in mind, if we drop down to the H1, right, we can trade Aussie dollar, US dollar aggressively from this level, right? Because we're not waiting for a H4 confirmation of trend. Let me explain what I mean. So if we trade it from here, right, and we take it back down to here, perhaps we can take some profit, leave some profit to run, right? We're trading the H1 downtrend, which we are clearly in, right? We're clearly in a H1 downtrend stroke range, really. Okay, so we can trade that. Now, if we wait for a break of this level, right, if I go back to the H4, if we wait for a break of this level, like this, bang, we have confirmed that H4 is in a downtrend, because at this point we would be getting lower highs, lower lows, and that would, you know, add another piece of confluence to the trade. All right, so if we go back to the H1 now, yeah, a more conservative trade would be this. Yeah, we wait for it, we get a break, yeah, bearish candle, break these lows, we can start selling. All right, so that's Aussie dollar, US dollar. I'm also interested in pound US dollar. If we look at the day chart, right, it depends. I've looked at a few brokers here. Now, some brokers, this candle has broken these lows. On some brokers, it hasn't, right? So there is a bit of subjectivity there, right? But there's no disputing trend, right? It's in a downtrend. Okay, lower lows, highs are holding, potentially a lower high, right? So we're in a downtrend anyway, and we have, you know, that is a super duper bearish candle, right? So all I'm trying to do is just take price back down to this next area of potential support at 12636. Okay, if I zoom out, excuse me, if I zoom out, you can just see it's this last high, basically. All right. So we're just trying to take price down to there. If we drop down to the H1, yeah, I'm really looking at this level in here, right? So this gray zone here, not the larger gray zone, this gray zone. Okay, and that is not bad drawing with the mouse pen. Looking for a retrace into here. You know, these last highs here, you can see price has reacted before. Moving average 20 comes down. We get a nice bearish reaction. I think we can start selling pound US dollar. If it starts breaking H1 structure, like if it starts, you know, doing this, not interested. Yeah, that tells me there's room to the upside. And what else am I looking at? I also really like this trade. New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. Because why do I like it so much? Because look at this weekly level and look at those weekly candles. This weekly level is holding like a bad boy. All right. And just look at those wicks. If they're not selling wicks, I will eat my hat. I will buy a hat and eat it. Right. And just look at the bearishness we've got coming off that level. Now, if we drop down to the day chart, we've also had a structure break. Let me move this grey zone out a little bit. Just messed up my grey zone there. We're in a downtrend, right? Stopped making higher highs, always a red flag. We got this bounce off this level, but price just absolutely ignored that bounce and then come crashing down, right? Breaking this low. So this candle here has formed lower lows. And this candle is super bearish and we're below the moving average 20. We've got room to move into down to one of these levels. If we drop down to the H4, yeah, so we've got this level here, right? We'll see it more clearly on the H1. So, yeah, what I want to see, guys, is price retrace into here. We get a nice bearish reaction and we can start selling. Also, guys, if it doesn't, maybe we could just break, you know, trade the low of this. I'm tempted to get into this trade right now, to be quite honest with you. Put my stops up here, take it lower. So we'll see. All right. But New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, we're also looking for sells for those reasons. All right, guys, and those are my free trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. So news for Friday, the 21st of June, guys. Before I get started, please subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button and smash the like button. And please check out all the cool things we're doing at the moment in the video description. All right, you might want to do some of it. News for today, guys. We've got PMI galore. Right, before that, though, at 7 o'clock, these are all London GMT. Coming out of the UK, we got core retail sales and retail sales. So this all together is going to, could move the pound, guys. This is like one big 3-star rating. After that, guys, like I say, it's all about the PMI. 8:30 coming out of Germany, we got services and manufacturing PMI. At 9 o'clock coming out of the Euro, we got manufacturing, composite and services PMI. 30 minutes later, coming out of the UK, we got composite, manufacturing and services PMI. I said it's lots of PMI today. Also, yeah, 1:30, guys, I would also include this. So all of this news together for the Canadian dollar is like one big 3-star rating. Core retail sales, RMPI. After that, guys, at 2:45, more PMI. We've got manufacturing, composite and services all coming out of the US. If that wasn't enough, there's more. 3 o'clock, we've got existing home sales coming out of the US. I'm showing you the ones that all could potentially move currency pairs, guys, right? And then at 4 o'clock, we've got the Fed monetary policy report, right? Anything the Fed does is important, yeah? And also, guys, if you trade oil, these US Baker Hughes oil rigs counts are important. All right, so there you go, guys. Quite a busy news day. Tread carefully. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Have a great trading day.